I'm showing you the best settings that you need to use in our creators. Maybe you want a better crosshair, better performance. I'm going to be showing you the best settings that you need to use in our creators right now. So let's get stuck right in by showing you the best settings in our creators. Starting with crosshair settings. Having a good crosshair is the most important thing what you need to change, because you can see that the crosshair what I've got allows me to manage my spray on my weapon. So by having the crosshair what I've got, you can easily manage your spray. The default crosshair settings will not allow you to see the spray of your weapon. Having this crosshair allows you to see exactly where your bullets are gonna go. The reason why this is really good is because if you do crouch down, your spray will be a lot more less, and you can just manage your aim a lot more better with this crosshair setting. So I'm going to show you how to get this crosshair setting right now. So you basically want to go ahead to settings, accessibility, and then you basically want to copy my exact settings. Override crosshair shape on, crosshair shape a rounded diamond. I recommend you having a color such as red, because red does stick out and there's not a lot of colors in game what I've read. So I recommend you changing your crosshair color to red. That will allow you to obviously see a lot more better. You can go ahead and pause the video to copy all of my crosshair settings one by one if you wish, but this is by far the best settings to use for your crosshair, and a lot of pro players do use this crosshair setting, so I recommend you copying it. Now moving on to settings. So if I'm going to be honest with you, it obviously does depend on how good your computer is. A lot of you might have a good computer, a lot of you might have a bad computer, but these are the most important settings what you obviously want to change. If I do scroll down, obviously higher field of view the better, because you can see your surroundings a lot more. And obviously if you do zoom it all the way in, your view is going to be a lot more limited. So I recommend you having it on 80. It's going to be a lot more better if you do that. Your view distance, I don't really care how good your computer is. It needs to be on epic, because obviously if an enemy is really far away, you can obviously see it if your view distance is higher. So it's a no-brainer that you do turn that all the way up. And everything else here is pretty much just down to personal preference. I recommend you having everything high, but a lot of you might prefer better performance than graphics. But it does completely depend down for you. You can turn on DLSS if you want. If I'm going to be honest with you, I did turn this on and my frames did skyrocket by turning this on. And yeah, I'm not going to lie, the game does look a lot more better by turning on DLSS. So I recommend you turning that on as well. But now I'm going to move on to sensitivity. So if I do go to my sensitivity, what's really important is zoom sensitivity multiplier, because usually it's set on to when you zoom in, your sensitivity is going to be a lot more faster. So I recommend you maybe copying my settings if you really want to. My settings are good, but it does completely depend down personal preference, if I'm going to be honest with you. So what I recommend you doing as well, if you really want to, is actually changing your keybinds. So if you do go to controls, you can obviously change your keybind. You can change this if you really want to, because some of the set keybinds are really annoying. Like if you want to holster your weapon, the set keybind for that is going to be H. So if you want to obviously change your controls, do it. It will obviously really help you out with your gameplay. Those are the settings what I use, and they work really well for me. So I recommend you copying those settings. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Maybe tell me your settings, what you're using. But these are by far the best settings to use in our creators. I really do hope that this video helped you out. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I guess that'll be all. I'll see you all in the very next video.